what is going on? Quick announcement, the Dirty Diesels event is moved to Sunday, so make sure you guys are following along on Instagram, but the event is now moved to Sunday. If this is Saturday and you guys are on your way there, turn around, come back Sunday. Anyway, this morning, we actually got a phone call last night from my brother-in-law, Clay, who, oh my God, what the? This person from Florida, what are you doing? Are you pulling over or are you keep going? What are you doing? They clipped a little already dead animal in the side of the road and they just had like a massive panic attack. Anyway, got a text last night from my brother-in-law, Clay, who works nights. He had a little issue with his Ranger that he drives back and forth to work, hence the trailer in the background. We are on our way to go help him out this morning, pick his truck up, bring it back to his house. I don't think it's looking very good, but that's where the morning is starting off. I am fully intending on getting back to the shop and doing like a full day's worth of wrenching today. We haven't had a video where we've worked on something all day long in a while, so I want to really get the first gen torn apart. The shop needs to be cleaned up big time, so we got a lot of things to do on today's list. So sit back, relax, get the popcorn out, enjoy your weekend, and I will catch up with you guys when we get to picking up Clay and get his story on exactly what happened. Alrighty, we have made it to the scene of the crime. Here it comes. Fucking runs. She runs and it's not knocking. Look at this beast. So what happened, Clay? Oh, look at that. That might be a reason why it's overheating.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh my goodness. Is this a new radiator? Radiator?
Yeah, put the rad in last month. Radiator, water pump, thermostat.
The whole 9 yards, and she still did you dirty.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I usually do.
Well, it's not knocking.
No.
That's good. All right.
Change the hose and keep rolling.
Strap her down and...
You like the hood release?
Oh, is that the hood release?
Yeah.
That's custom.
Yeah.
That's nice. Look at this. Look at this gem. Rangers. Alrighty. There she goes. Recovery mission successful. On to the shop. Alrighty guys, we are back at the shop, but I think what we're gonna do, instead of starting on the first gen right away, which we still are gonna do, I think what we are gonna do is we're gonna try, and it's not raining right now, that's the whole point. The whole point is that it's not raining right now. I think we're gonna try and get in our break-in miles, the rest of the break-in miles on the 05 quick, maybe even do the dualies, finish the trans relearn. I'm almost done with that. Just trying to get 100 miles on that and that, but I think we're gonna do that now before it starts downpouring. It is, again, it has been downpouring for the last 5-6 days straight. So we are going to open this up, get some more miles on her. Small update. We've been driving around. It seems like it is taking forever just to even hit 100 miles on this thing. I'm trying to keep some load on it. Driving around, it's not that easy. It seems like we only have 40, where is it? Come on, focus. 48 miles on this thing. All I'm trying to do is drive this thing for 100 miles, go back to the shop and get some more work done. We're burning hours here. We're burning hours. So trying to get these 100 miles on it. I'm trying to go back, grab the tow rig before it starts downpouring again. It still isn't raining, which is a good sign, but that is the update. Alrighty guys, 92.8. We're almost there. We're starting to get into it, and boy is she rowdy, let me tell you. Alrighty guys, officially back to the shop now finally. What seems like forever. We officially have hit our 100-mile break-in, whatever you want to call it. It is 1:14 now. Here we go. 114.9. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop the oil in this thing while it's still kind of hot. We do have one little tiny leak. I will show you guys. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I'm going to try and show you. Where did I see it before? I think it was actually underneath here. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. So you're not going to be able to see it. I really had to crawl up. So hold on, let me zoom. The dipstick tube comes down somewhere right here. You can see the top of the oil pan right there. The dipstick tube O-ring is actually leaking. Of all things, it's actually leaking down the back of the oil pan bell housing area, but it is actually the O-ring, because I was like, there's no way it's a rear main seal, but it's actually the dipstick O-ring, so we got to take care of that as well. But it's just a very little minor leak. It's not even really dripping or anything, but you can see there's a little bit of droplets there like it had before. All right, so like I said, oil change, fix that little O-ring leak, do that. I'll probably recheck the valves tomorrow after they cool down. Miles on that are done. We're gonna go get the rest of the miles in. I'm actually gonna go to lunch real quick, grab some lunch, put some more miles on the dually, hopefully check that off the list. Then I swear we are finally gonna come back and take apart the first gen here. I talked to Michael last night, who's gonna be helping with a lot of this stuff, our man NkGhTg. I think, and I'm not quite sure, I'm gonna pull apart the whole front end. The fenders might even have to come off, I'm not really sure. What I wanna try and do is pull this core support, and I think this core support kinda gets pinched in there by the front of the fenders. So I'm not sure, maybe I have to loosen up the fenders, I'm not sure, but I want to try and get as much access to the front case pump area, so we're going to start pulling that apart as soon as we move on with all this BS, in my opinion, these miles and such. It's just time to go. It's go time. That's what it is, it's go time. Alrighty guys, we are finally back at the new shop for the 17th millionth time. We've been driving around the new truck, the dually. The 100-mile break-in trans relearn process is completely done now. I've been driving around for like hours trying to like dream up places to go, things to do here or there. It's like 7 o'clock now. Break-in miles on the trans relearn, blah, blah, blah. That's done. I'm so sick and tired of driving around today. I'm like, what are we gonna get done today? We have to get something done. This video has to be about something. Michael actually sent us this VMS shorty antenna, because as I'm driving around, you can see in the corner of your eye this big, ugly looking silver antenna. So, the important thing that we get something done today might just be installing this little antenna and seeing what it looks like. So we're gonna grab something to take the stock one off of. Here we go, the smallest little crescent wrench you've ever seen in your life. That's what we're gonna use. So we're gonna install this, see how it looks like, because the other one's just bothering the heck out of me. Got the oil drained out of this thing, and I think Mark's swinging by. He's dropping off something for the dually that he painted up for us. Hey, what? This is a pretty elaborate installation. You righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It's got that collar there. Hopefully that gets covered. I don't know. This might look actually kind of funny. Now, I know I didn't opt for the cooler ammo tenna, the big bullet ones, but this is a little bit sleeker, a little bit shorter. So all we have to do is just find the adapter piece that threads down in that, and I think that's it. I don't know. Alrighty, and there we have the finished product. You can kind of see that little adapter sleeve took up that space, so it doesn't have a real funny look. So, little shorty guy, perfect. I like it. You don't even notice it. Looks like it should have been that way. That, we need to do something about that. We have stuff coming for that. So, all right, so at least we got one, small as it is, modification completely done off the list today. right, so I have no idea when the camera actually shut off. The battery died on me. It just kept going. I didn't even realize it had shut off. I just kind of kept plowing ahead. So got everything cleaned off the front core support here, the intercooler, the radiator, everything, headlights, everything is off. Next up on the list, which we are going to probably start with tomorrow, is try and undo all of the bolts for this core support. Like I was mentioning before, you kind of can leave this in if you really wanted to. A lot of people will actually kind of trim here, take out this middle core piece of this support, and the cam can basically come right out through the front, because you can kind of get to the front cover, the damper. You can kind of get and clean all this stuff off without taking this off. I'm going to take it off just because it's going to be a lot easier with all the work that we're doing, especially leaning over here. The body is so big on this thing to like start here and then lean all the way in here. It's just kind of uncomfortable. So with all the work that we're doing, it's worth it to kind of figure out how to get this off easier. I'm going to try again to not pull the fenders off. Maybe we'll just loosen up one side. I almost had it last time, but we're going to revisit that. It was a while. If you guys want to see all of the work that we've done on this previously, go back, check out the playlist of the first gen. We've kind of had this thing down to this before, doing the killer dowel pin, the front main seal, a couple other things. So we're going to have to take all of that off again, because this piece right here, the main part of the case, is what needs to be changed. That is what we are swapping out. The main reason that you're swapping this out is the mounting studs for the P-pump use 4 studs. As you can kind of see right here, 4 studs on that. There's 4 studs in the back here. The VE pump case only uses 3. There's only 3 mounting holes in the back, therefore you cannot use that. So I keep saying basically, you have to pull the cam out, because the cam is, and we'll get to all this, but anyway, here's where we're leaving off for this evening. Also, in other news on the first gen project, we do have the air side of things figured out. It's ordered up, it's ready to go. Everything's just getting kind of put together and shipped to us, and then we'll go over everything that's going to go on with the air side. I think you guys are really gonna like it. As always, plans get way out of hand here, and this project has definitely kind of snowballed into something even bigger yet. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The new injectors, we kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing there. Also way bigger than what I thought, so everything is gonna kind of just go crazy here. But anyway, we're not going to get into that too much. Once we get all that stuff coming, you guys will kind of see that this thing is just going to be one wild machine, just like everything else here. So next up on the list is remove that thing tomorrow, and we can dive further into the engine. Mark was here. He did drop off what he painted. Also, not going to get to that. I will leave you guys hanging on that. We got the forces back on just to keep the slicks over here, because we're going to be going racing soon with this thing. So want to be able to have the slicks ready to go. Everything is in the bed. Love taking things apart, just putting in the bed. Everything's kind of organized. Got everything bagged up, ready to go. And that's that, guys. That is that. Hopefully a lot of you guys are coming to the Dirty Diesels event on Sunday. I'll get to meet you guys tomorrow. Well, you guys are seeing this, so I'm getting my days all confused here. So tomorrow will be the Dirty Diesels event for you. For me, we will be back here planning on hoping to get a lot of stuff done. We did actually get I don't know if I told you guys, we got the oil change all figured out on, or not figured out, oil change is done on this, ready to go. All we got to do tomorrow morning is just check the valves one last time. It's ready to go. I rechecked the transmission fluid earlier today, so this thing is pretty much buttoned up, ready to go. Maybe we'll run through one quick, simple little checklist of things I like to check before we go full nuts, and that's it. Like I said, we got a couple things in the P.O. box that I want to get to as well. I already spoke to Mr. William here. He actually sent us black badges, but they are Cummins badges. So we have a good home for these. I will let you guys know where those are going, but these will have a good home. Thank you very much, William. I appreciate that. Also, I believe this is his Instagram name, Graham with Greg. So I don't need to put it up on the screen. Go follow Graham with Greg, obviously. Good name. So he actually sent us, and I talked to him as well, but this is a cool package. Hold on. All right, he actually got us these really cool slippers, size 8.5. These things are awesome. I'm just kidding. It's not, he didn't send us. He did not send us shoes. These are Greg W. Enjoy the LEDs. He sent us LEDs for the fog lights, I believe. Look at this packaging. All right, so they're used. They're a little dirty, but we're gonna try these out. These are LEDs for the fog lights. He said they should plug in, they should be ready to go, and they should be really bright. So we're gonna check these out. At least give them a try, and hopefully they'll work. He also sent us, I believe, if we decide to get crazy with the opening in the front there, some light bar brackets. Man, this is packaged better than most stuff you order brand new. So these are like, these are light bar brackets. Gosh, struggle bussin'. Yeah, they go by your, these mount where your tow hooks are. I think he actually got an aftermarket bumper, that's why he sent these. So these actually go by your fog lights, and you can put a light bar in your front bumper. So thank you very much, Greg. All right, we'll do one more. This is from Cody Davis. I'm gonna put this down again. All right, I'm gonna read Cody's note here. Hey Greg, I watch all your YouTube videos and I've been a subscriber since you had about 3,000 followers. I want to reach out to you and ask for a shout out on your YouTube channel for my business. My business is Tier 1 Motorsports. I'll put his Instagram up on the name there. We do custom headlights, tail lights, mirrors, third brake lights on most vehicles. Go check them out. Go check them out. Let's see. I think he gave us, we got a sticker here. Tier 1 Motorsports. That, I will say that is a pretty cool logo. I like that, Tier 1 Motorsports. And it looks like there's a couple t-shirts in here. Nice. Look at that. I like it. I like it. Alright, Greg is super struggling right now. Tier 1 Motorsports. Alright, well, if you guys need headlights, custom headlights or taillights done, go check them out. Tier 1 Motorsports. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate that, Cody. Look, they even got a white one. Al, you want a white t-shirt? Allie's over there burping the baby. She says she's not allowed to be videoed. She said she's not video worthy. Who knows, maybe we'll have to get a set done for the dually or one of the other trucks. So thank you guys very much. As always, P.O. Box down in the description. You don't need to send me anything, but I do appreciate the interaction with you guys. I really do always appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna be getting more work done, hopefully a little less of the runaround. I know this we were all over today, but tomorrow we will be spending in the garage, getting everything buttoned up, getting more work done on the first gen. You can believe that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. See you tomorrow.